Alright, I think we'll get started a little bit early. Hopefully you can all hear me. There's no real plan for this stream. I've just been doing a bunch of videos today and we were all set up, so I thought, why not introduce something, do something cool. So, we've just got a little rig in L8 today. But feel free to drop by, ask your questions. Thanks for letting me know that I can be heard. And also thanks for subscribing to the L8 Tips channel. It's always a really big help when people subscribe to what you're doing. So we're running MA on PC today with L8. It's an unlimited version of L8, so we can do up to 2,000 fixtures, but today we're keeping it quite small. But if there's anything specifically that you would like to see, let me know, and I'll go back and forth between making it MA related and L8 related. Obviously, we're kind of doing an L8 related sort of stream, but always happy to answer little MA questions as they come. Just going to resize my own little window here and get myself settled. Okay, so questions coming in quite quickly. Hey, can you add a custom watermark in media and above? Yeah, well, so what do you mean by a custom watermark, Chris? Do you mean a logo at the back? Like if I wanted to turn this wall into, I'm using a test pattern, but we could bring in any of our own files if we wanted. Is this what you mean? Or do you mean a custom watermark in the bottom left-hand corner? Mike, is that a Hooli shirt? Yeah, that's a Hooli shirt. I thought, why not? It's always, I love the shirt, I love the show. So, a Hooli shirt it is. Instead of where the L8 is. So, the L8 watermark that appears is only in the CE version, and that's what makes it the community edition. In the higher versions, such as Net-In, Media, Trace, and Unlimited, there's no watermark whatsoever. So if you're looking to remove that watermark, you need to upgrade versions, and then the watermark goes away. And all your projects from CE will still work in higher versions. They are completely compatible. I'm just going to keep catching my rig as we go here. We've got a bunch of quantums, we've got some 600s. Look, that's an interesting feature request. I reckon we can probably make that happen quite easily. I'll put it to the L8 guys, or you can put it in the Facebook group if you're a member of the Facebook group, and they should respond. But I reckon that's a fairly easy one, because obviously I do it, but I watermark it after editing the video, because while the screen captured audio works reasonably well, I always end up doing it as a post sort of add-on anyway. So while I'm adding the music in, Adobe Premiere or whatever, I also add a watermark if I need to. Especially with screenshots, I just manually watermark, because you can always crop it out. So I always like to put a watermark if it's on a concept, dead center of the render, just grayed out a bit. check out Rivener's doing a bit of wandering. We might adjust the focus of these two profiles a bit, make it a bit wider, because currently we've got it set to 17 degrees. We might take it out a bit so he's got a bit more walking room. Chris Lang says, I've successfully upsold some jobs already using L8, almost paid for itself. Cool, time to buy a second license? No? Okay. Look, Chris, it's really good to hear that you're, especially in times like these, you're managing to get more sales because of L8. That makes me feel really good, to be honest. And I, again, will pass that feedback on to the L8 guys, because they'll be really happy to hear that. Because, you know, previews is of vital importance, I reckon, right now in the world of L8 and the world of COVID, you know. So that's great to hear. I reckon we might make our, we might shuffle this screen up a bit. I might make our light a bit bigger. How much room have I got? Not much. Wondering what we do is whether I reshuffle my little chat thing down the bottom. Reshuffle that right out. I don't always get questions, so I'm going to add a little bit of text in as well. Put yourself up less so you're looking down at the viz. You reckon? I don't know. Like, why would I need to look down on the viz? But I guess that does make sense because then I'm looking. No, I'm leaving it the way it is. Thank you for the feedback, though, Dan. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope. Have you spent some time in CE? I know you've got a license. So how's L8 going? Did you end up buying one? Yeah, I think you did. Oh yeah, played around, but I need to update the PC. Well, look, you know, it's a great time to buy a PC right now. Well, actually, that's a lie. A week ago would have been really good to buy a PC, because then you would have been able to write it off on tax almost immediately. But yeah, not so lucky now, I guess. But it might still be worth it. I mean, New Year, maybe spend some of that money that you've got from your tax return, maybe. But you know, don't go wasting your money. Because food right now is probably more important to most than a visualizer. And I'd agree with that, to be honest. This music is terrible. Let's skip that one. So yeah, I'm breaking all my own rules here. I'm not using presets. I'm just doing hard values. But that doesn't matter. Well, it does. If I was programming a show, I feel bad for people that cut corners. But then here I am cutting corners. So... swap out the middle person for the tiger. I really like the tiger that they've put in. There's actually a animated character for CE and above, which is a tiger. Yeah, mixing gobos is a bit of a weird one, right? Look at it. Here's on him. Glorious. Make myself a bit bigger. Give myself a bit of an ego riser. It's because I don't stream very often. Let's clear this out. What else have we got here? 600s. I do love the Robin 600s. I still reckon that's still my go-to wash light. Just the lenses in them are so nice. Marcus, did you make that? That's glorious. So I just happen to have my Facebook open, and Marcus Pugh of Harry the Hirer has created a meme that is 2 buttons. That's food and visualizer, and it's just glorious. I'm glad I opened that. what else we got? Oh, we've got the quantums. I guess I should add in the quantums. So they're on University. I was like, why are you commenting on the video when you should be able to just put it in? But now it makes sense. Well worth it, my friend. Hope you're doing well. I saw that Delivered Live is continuing on. Looks really cool. Well, it's Delivered Local now, isn't it? Really cool thing. We've been doing the Melbourne International Jazz Festival for a couple of weeks, well, once every month, and it's interesting when you look at streaming and you think how easy it is, even from doing it from like a personal level, the level of quality required to do stuff like this where I can wear funny t-shirts and all that kind of stuff, compared to like doing major event streaming. It's so different. Even from like, I've done live streaming before for events, but it's never been so concentrated. The live stream has always sort of been a secondary thing, and obviously due to COVID, we are, you know, it's a higher priority now because it is the show. So yeah. Q-wash. And over here, let's do the Sharpies as well. Sharpies. Clay package. Sharpie. Yeah, this music is way too dramatic. Let's find something that's a little less dramatic. Let's go with upbeat. Here we go. Royalty-free music, ladies and gentlemen. It's a jungle out there of royalty-free music. It's an audio jungle. That's a reference that many may not get. So making anything, so Marcus's comment is agreed, making anything look good is difficult, live or online. Honestly, the biggest thing that we've been fighting, and I don't think this is commercial confidence, is the quality of the stream has been really difficult. So it looks amazing on our preview monitors, and we've played so much around with trying to get it to look as good on our preview monitors as it does on YouTube. But YouTube absolutely crushes quality. It's horrendous right now. It's nearly to the point that you go, okay, so how much is it to set up your own platform? Because YouTube is crushing the quality, like audio and visually. It's just horrendous right now. We obviously did a little bit of market research around what other streams were doing, and we were targeting and still are targeting a 1080 because that's what people look at sort of the pinnacle of, you know, high definition. We can't do 4K, no one's going to watch 4K anyway, but we targeted 1080, and then we started looking around and seeing what other people were doing, and Delivered Live is 720, but from the limited amount of statistics you can get from watching it, even like stats for nerds and that kind of stuff, we know that the bitrate is reasonably high, but it's 720. And we went side by side when we did testing, and 720 you get a better quality until you drag that out, obviously. But it's kind of difficult. So we even tried dumb things, like we've obviously got quite a high bandwidth connection in our studio, so we tried sending out massively high bandwidth stream at 1080, and even, you know, trying to upscale to 4K so that people could watch it in 1080. Forget about it. YouTube is absolutely crushing the quality right now for everyone, simply so that everyone can watch. And that's, you know, a positive and a negative, you know, because you've got a client, a paying client, that sits there and goes, why does my show look not so good? I mean, we managed to get there thankfully in testing, but still, it makes you wonder. Yeah, well, that was the other thing. We've got lights on the deck that, you know, struggle to play ball at the best of times, and we have to, you know, punch it with front light. And then it's simple things like mixing different camera types. We've got, yeah, I'm trying not to give away too much information, but we've got a fair amount of cameras on that, and just getting the color temperatures right has been, I wouldn't call it a nightmare, but it's definitely been a new challenge, even compared to live events. Just the tolerances in YouTube and Twitch and all of those is horrendous. But, you know, hey. That was interesting. I wonder how I did that. That's something I've never been able to do. It opened up as a window. Feel free to ask questions on our lake. We're here, I'm hanging out, but, you know, I'm obviously here to answer questions or facilitate, you know, whatever people want to see. Oh, that's not a good. There we go, that's a lot better. But there's another thing about cameras. I mean, you know, that shot looks amazing from the front, but we go slightly sideways and it doesn't look that good. So, you know, I'm purely shooting for camera already, just natively shooting for camera. No, go away, Justin. Holy rocks, man. Do no evil. Wait, that was. Yeah, I know. But I'm post-acquisition bully. There's also obviously there's another reference on the shirt, which is you know, when I came to select the color of it was always going to be blues. Yeah, well, there's a funny story about the shirt. The logo was so big because I wanted to just buy a Hooli shirt, but no one was selling Hooli shirts. Like, the HBO store doesn't exist or something. So I had to, like, it's probably breaking copyright, but I had to, like, model the logo and get the shirt custom printed. I've got two of these, they're great. But I was also testing a new t-shirt company for when I do my next brand of, like, corporate shirts, because it's always hard to find a good one in Australia that's consistent and has good quality. I don't know what I'm really doing with this colour scheme. I keep trying to match the music and then the music changes. That looks alright. We've just totally forgotten about our drummer though. But yeah, if you want a Hooli shirt, let me know. I've modelled the logo and stuff and I've got it in EPS format. So, I've just realised that the chat should be coming up on the stream to the left of me, but it isn't. But that's alright. got something here. I'm working a project I've been working on. 15? Okay. I've been working on. Oh yeah, no, the chat does work. It's just terrible. Oh wow, yeah, no, it's horrendous. Sorry, please let me fix that. Yeah, wow. Maybe because it's I think I know why, hang on. Because it's a link source. It's been a while since I've streamed and I wanted to do the chat. We all put in things and they break. That'll work, I guess. There we go. Yeah, Justin, send me an email. Love to share the Hui love. Hang on, things are going down in the real world. Not really. I've just got a text saying that they're out of tortilla chips and Canadian Club, so the world is pretty much over.
Rest in peace, Tia. Hope you're having a wonderful time with the angels and the kitty.
So yeah, hopefully the current I was about to say current financial situation, but the onslaught of the current financial situation is treating everyone reasonably well. But yeah, if anyone wants to buy L8, let me know. Love to sell some L8, or even love to do some demonstrations of L8. I think it's really good. I've always considered a Richard Hill. No, he's not. He's not. I will dispute that. Simply for the fact that the thing that Christian Jackson is known for. Why does every stream turn into like Christian Jackson chat? I love Christian, but I don't think he was the first to do the layout views that everyone sort of, says that he innovated. But what Christian Jackson has done is bring a lot of attention and eyeballs to the needs and the world of lighting, and that's fantastic. His videos are astounding. The production quality now, his constant streams and everything is just fantastic. And that's all I'll say on Christian Jackson. I'm kind of done talking about Christian Jackson because it's I love him, but yeah, I know, but I always get a little bit I don't know. Yeah, you're right. It is funny. I don't know. Yeah. He's a good kid. Should we swap out the person for the tiger? Let's swap out the person for the tiger. On the catwalk. Look at the tiger. You gotta love the tiger. You gotta respect the tiger. Well, why don't we do that? Why don't we go through all the motions that the tiger can do? So we've got sitting down tiger, we've got walking tiger, and I think that's all this tiger does. We can also do sepia tiger. But the amount of animated characters that we've now got is quite impressive, really. I think this guy kicks over his keyboard in one of these. Where he is. Maybe it's the first one. I swear he kicked over his piano. And like jumps over it. Maybe that's it. Yeah, there we go, see? And then he jumps over it. Very dramatic. Now all my lights are going to be out of position for him. So, are there plans to continue adding animated figures? Yeah, you bet. They're adding more and more. And if you want to have your own ones added, so you've got your own 3D model, currently it's a paid service, but you can get your own people added. But there is definitely plans to add that. But, you know, fixtures come before tigers, I guess. I'm trying to think of what else we should load into this show file. But yeah, now we've also got a full band. We've got a punk singer, and all these people are obviously DMX controllable as well. Alright, let's add strobes. And let's also make sure that the lights that I've put in are sitting on the ground. Yeah, future of live events is just disco balls. Oh, that's something that LA have actually added. While we're adding fixtures, we can now do a disco ball. Which was always sort of a sore point. Well, not really a sore point, but something that should be so simple is actually quite complex. So if we have a look at ye old DJ ball, we can light it up, and then we can also manually rotate it, or we can set it to rotate of its own accord. It should be like a faster one than that, I think. Yeah, there we go. So if I drag my Grandmaster down, we should just be able to look at Disco Ball. Yeah, so this is the future of live events. Disco balls, and DMX animated people. But I think that looks really cool. Hey mate, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having fun. So we're in the sort of the not the secret section, but the more advanced fixture selection sequence. So these are the ones that aren't just one fixture. They are the way that LA deals with them is basically a multi-part fixture. So what this allows us to do is, while it splits up fixtures, this is the way that the model works currently. When we're dealing with it from a DMX perspective, it's one big fixture. So if we bring up our Grandmaster again and select our fixture, we've got total control of an air fan, which is a fixture that many have requested for a while. So let's bring the dimmer up. By the look of it, it's strobing. Ah, I know why it's freaking out, because it's got a channel. It's assigned itself a channel. Let's reassign it a channel so that it's going to play ball now. There we go. We'll add strobes. I promise we'll add strobes, Craig. But everyone's seen what strobes look like. People want to see air fans. Might all fall apart if we don't have 5. Yeah, we don't. I don't have a library for them in the desk currently. Ah, here we go. F5 fan, and we need to do 43 channel mode. 2, so it should be on. Yep. So it should be 609. Might actually have to bring up a fixture list to really dive into this one. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, I would have thought that it would have oh, there we go. So it's under the Zoom channel. Let's see how cool is that. Very dynamic and very cool fixture. So let's add in a bit of a color face. I think the reason it's going backwards is because I tilted it the wrong way.
Here we go.
Alright, so Craig wants strobes. Are we still around, Craig? You still want strobes? Is there a particular strobe you want to see? Yeah, I made this thing way too high. Oh. It's interesting, my videos don't want to play. This is why I always use a media server. Just makes the process easier. Because it says that it's running. Oh look, it's me, just on a green screen. Is that this camera? Yeah, it's that camera. So that's mildly distracting, I think. There you go, it's what every show needs, more me. And dance rave party. I tell you what, why don't I just make like a full audience of me? That'll be mildly humorous. Those that have just joined us, we've gone slightly mad. Yeah, exactly. Hooly dance party, man. It's like family squares, but all the squares are me. Am I the only one disturbed by this? And it's me. But I guess this is a really good showcase of the L8 rendering engine. The fact that we can take all these video sources in and it has no performance implications on L8. Yeah, exactly. I'm really loving all the jokes you're all making. It's fantastic. It makes me glad that I put this shirt on. Yeah, so at the top right of the hand of the corner, you probably can't see it due to the resolution that we're running, but it still says 60 FPS. Trying not to put myself in the ground. That is awesome. Just a sea of me. That's so disturbing. I'm so glad I did that. Oh look, there's even some light on me. I should open up like a Zoom call, shouldn't I? And just drag everyone in as a Zoom person. And just create a virtual audience. Zoom doesn't do... I'm trying to think of actually how to do it. Zoom doesn't do NDI out, so it'd have to be Skype. Because Skype does NDI out. But I mean, that's good enough so far for me. I'm trying to think of whether I've got any other video sources, but I don't. But that's alright. I want to try to key me out of me. See what we can do here. I can put 3D texture over myself. Well, I guess I could also tile myself. So there's more than one of me. Yeah, it just looks like the Brady Bunch. I need to also find a way of delaying myself, ironically. But anyway, yeah, there you go. There's the mini. This is my virtual crowd. So yeah, even if I dip inside the sea of me, we still get 30 frames, or 60 frames rather. Well yeah, except the audience is all just me. Oh, and it's also me at 640 by 480. Let's try to at least take me at 720. Format is currently unavailable, apparently. Well, hey. So if you want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club. Do you remember gigs? How good were gigs? Before we had to do stupid stuff like this, keep us entertained. If someone asks me what I'm doing, I'll be very unhappy. Because everyone knows it's hot and cold, right? Oh, they don't have a... Oh, we only have a wide flood. Well, that's alright. We just use a normal NSP and colour it. Well, that's actually not bad. But that's a very, very narrow spot. Maybe I actually do want... After all that, maybe I do want MFLs. Well, it's a wide. Maybe I don't want wides. Oh, wides actually work. Yeah, I don't think that's real. I don't think I've actually spread it properly. So now we need to patch 16 dinners. So 5 through 20. So yeah, the last one should be on 215. Did I get my numbers wrong? Or maybe I started my channeling wrong. It should be 192. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, so it's actually 201 according to LA. There we go. Now if I clear out our look, should be able to turn off that front light. I miss the days of Parkan. But let me be clear, I miss the days of operating shows with Parkan. I don't miss having to rig them, that's for sure. I feel like I just want to create like a Parkan wall, just for the fun of it. Let's create a parkland wall. This may test the frame rate a little, I'll be honest. Just while we're doing this. And let's space by 5 minutes. Oh, well, I'm glad you like the music. I'm enjoying the music as well. I don't know what kind of personal hell I'm about to unleash here. I reckon we'll also try pixel mapping them. Let's see what this does with our frame rate. Oh yeah, that's 14 frames per second. Let's also make them quite tight, so I'll turn off light for a sec, and let's make them like, yeah. Oh yeah, this is going to be fun, I think. Just for my sanity, I'm going to put them on universe square as well. So 112 park ants. Mate, audience killer, face roaster, all the things, I reckon. This should work. Ooh, hopefully. Yeah. Okay, so I think it's 16 across. We want to create a bitmap out of this for sure. Let's bring it down. It's apparently 1%. So how many is that across? We're gonna have to solo, hang on. 1. Oh god, they're in a terrible order. Oh dear. Alright, we're gonna fix that. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be slightly painful, but if we select them in the order we want them in, this will work. Yeah, I got excited as well, but it was the way that I duplicated them I think it didn't like. Yeah, they are in slightly the wrong order. If I turned down the haze, I wouldn't have this problem. There we go. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So they're 14 across. So for those that have just joined us, we're creating a parkhand wall, and I duplicated it without checking the fixture order. So I'm going through manually one by one and reselect them all in the right order that I want them to be patched in. Right, now that should work better. Look at that yellow shift. Lovely. All right, let's bitmap them. So what did we say they were? I said they were 14. And how many rows have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's 14 and then 8 rows. So, that looks right. Okay, so now we need to draw a box. For our pixel map, and make it a bitmap. Then we need to patch a bitmap fixture. No, that's a really good question, Cameron, because I might end up doing it in this video, but there's a great resource. Matthias Schulfman has got a bunch of them, I think. If you search the MA group, hang on, I'll find it, because I might just try to download it during this video. If I go MA lighting, I know I'm off stream doing this, but there is a really good bitmap pack that I always use for stuff like this, because it's in the right format for MA and everything. Andreas Schindler's got it. So hang on, I will once the link loads, I will put it in the stream for you. Wow, that's a mangled link. Hopefully that works for you. Nope, didn't like that. Andreas Schindler lighting design would be, let me see whether I can get this link right. Hopefully that works. If it doesn't, Cameron, I've spammed it. There we go. Does L8 have a moving head LED panel? Yeah, we've got our lovely magic panels and stuff like that. So yeah, I could do a wall of them. I'd need a different program to do the bit mapping, you know. No worries, Cameron. Glad you asked the question, because it's a really good one, because you reminded me about them. 10. Now we're going to need an image pool. It's getting serious. Now there is a predefined one that, no. I should just be able to extract these and hopefully use them. Hang on. Oh, we split it into 3 different executables. That sucks. Hang on. It always annoys me when people do that. Like, let me be clear, I know why they've done it, but it still frustrates me. Because now I have to wait another 11 seconds for something to download. Apparently the USB that I'm trying to write this to is full. Probably because it's a tiny USB. Well, we should have enough that I can find something cool. Okay, so if we go dimmer at 100%, and we go control, I'm remembering where it is in this images, we want to use image 15, and then we want to use layout view 1. And that should be enough, I think. I think there's another setting that I might have to change make it work. And we just want it to be dim. Now let's go and have a look. Yeah, it seems like I've used a file that it doesn't like. Let's see whether we can bring up another image. Yeah, interesting. It doesn't want to play ball. Obviously you want to reduce the amount of, let me check that I'm using the right layout view. Yeah, I'm using the right layout view. Might be a box setting. I wonder if, I've got solo on. I wonder whether that's doing it. Let's try that again. So if we do dimmer at full. Video. It's been a while since I've used the bitmapper. And we go image 15 and layout view 1. Well, it's definitely bright, but I don't know what it's mapping right now. It's mapping something. Let's try a low ISO as well. Oh yes, for those that have just joined, this is my crowd. Let's take that intensity down. Let's go to 2%. Still at 60 frames.
Look behind your back. Chase a light when the world is getting darker. I have a dream.
What GPU do I have? Currently, I am using a RTX 2070 in a gaming laptop. And we're running a really wide screen, so it's actually on a 3840 by 1080 screen that we're then scaling down, and I'm also doing the encoding for the stream on this as well. I feel like we need to turn these down a bit. Or even off. There we go, that's a bit better. Yeah, look, I love my my 2070. I'm holding out. Obviously, the new RTX cards are coming out soon, the 3080. Because in my main render system, I've only got a 1080 that's water cooled. But you know, it might be time that I upgrade that. And I bought the 1080 just as the 20 series came out, and obviously regretted that. So it'd be nice to get in early on something for once rather than late. I feel like we should do something really dumb now, which is put a scroller over it.
May we have your attention, please?
Or 112 scrollers. $117 through 228. Does that work? Should be working. Yeah. Ah, I think that'll be it. We've got to enable them. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully this will work. Hey, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Scrollers. We're gonna have to slow that down if we actually want to see anything that's interesting, because I've obviously got a 2-second delay on them. We'd absolutely kill scrollers doing this, and yes, I know we could do it with LED cars, but you know, scrollers, why not?
Are likely to be removed without warning.
We'll make them disco scrollers. We'll let's grab them all. Go into scroller for a sec. They've got a fade time of 2 seconds. Let's give them a fade time of half a second. Now we're starting to struggle with frames, by the way. Yeah, look, the wall of lights is always a cool look. But it's got to be done right. I remember someone doing a wall of 101s which looked really cool. But you've, no. Now we're running at 16 FPS. So adding in the haze. Obviously, even though the haze is low, it's still got to calculate all the output. What if we throw a chase? Yeah, it's not what I meant to put a chase on. I meant the scrollers on a chase. And I've got to work out what the actuation point is for the next color. Technically, we could even pixel map the scrollers. Anyway, I think this has devolved into craziness, so we might leave it there for this stream. But anyway, thanks for coming and watching. Thanks to Cameron and Jason, and especially Justin for hanging out, having comments. We'll do another one of these soon. Thanks, guys.